Ladies and gentlemen, Beyond the Truck podcast brought to you by Jerry Curl today. Want to say, as always, we love you. We appreciate you. Thank you for joining the show today. Thank you for sharing, growing. Please continue to help grow that YouTube channel. We're close. We're getting close. We want to continue to keep growing that. We do this for you. We're trying to reach you at any platform and make whatever we have available for you in many different aspects. I want to say thank you for tuning in today. Thank you for listening. Thank you for choosing to listen. And please share this. You're part of our family. And part of that family, we're always family. We love you. We appreciate you. Let's dive into it today. I want to talk to you about your GPS. You know, the GPS on your truck gets you where you need to go. Well, we often talk about that. Let me just put in my GPS. We make it simple for us. When you think back years back and we think about all the atlases and maps we had, before the GPS, we had a much different version of the roads, the layout, what roads were where, what roads would take us where. We had that memory built. We had that mental toughness to it. But it seems like when we went to GPS, that narrows that picture down. It changes your vision a little bit, doesn't it? Changes your perspective. And it made me think about this when I was talking to somebody earlier today, our GPS. Our GPS, has many acronyms. Global Positioning System. I used to call one GPS God's planning system. Things happen for us, not to us. They happen for us in life, so when the day comes, it's an opportunity to help somebody else in their life. But today, I want to change that GPS even again because it's very important that we understand these three things in our internal GPS: goals, perception, and standards. Your GPS, your internal GPS. What are you calibrating yours to? As I often say, your GPS on the dash has millions of coordinates in it. It'll take you anywhere you want to go until you put in the exact coordinates that you want to go to. And if you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there, won't it? So it's clear that we make a goal. We maintain goals. People think, I don't need a goal. Yeah, you do. How do you achieve anything without a goal? Your goal will be your next delivery. Your goal is to get there safely. Your goal is to get there flawlessly. Your goal is to get home safe to your family. Your goal is to do all these things in life. You have to remain goal-minded, goal-setted in mind. Goal mindset. Your goal mindset will drive you forward. If you don't have goals in life, you never achieve anything in life. You're stagnant. What do I always tell you? You're either growing or you're dying. There's only two parts of life, right? Growing and dying. Maintain goals. And then you put in what are you going to do to achieve your goals? Put in the hard work. Well, you better have some commitments to that. You better have some non-negotiables to that goal, right? Yeah. We have to remain goal mindset, not just for work. We need to do it at home. We're going to spend time with our family. We're not going to be on our phones at dinner time. When we get in there, we're not, I see this often. We get into a restaurant, and the first thing when they all sit down, everybody grabs their phones. The parents aren't communicating with the kids. The kids aren't communicating with the parents. Kids aren't communicating with anybody else. They get off their phone long enough to order their food and get right back on the phone and wait for the food to come. That's why we become disconnected in this country. What do they say? Go back to 2006. They started seeing the social disconnection in our society. We spend 1,000 hours less socially connected nowadays than we did back before then. 1,000 hours. That's a 40-hour-a-week job. Then we wonder why we're isolated and we're lonely and we have depression. Because we're being force-fed on that device, which going in your mind. You tap on something, next thing you know, it's feeding you that. Negativity and anger sells. You have to maintain a goal mindset to be positive, to live in gratitude, and do the things that other people are not going to do. But to be goal mindset, you have to have commitments. Commitments and standards that we're going to talk about and be consistent at that. And I'm going to tell you from my coach, Ben Newman, I'm going to tell you, he says it the best. If you hit your goal, why'd you set the bar so low? If you hit your goal, why was the bar so low? Most of the times we make it so comfortable, we know we're going to hit that goal. That goal should be in your mind unachievable. Then you go after it. Then you achieve it. Goals. Goals are very important. If you don't think you need them, I'm here to tell you, you need them. Your goals should be maintaining your family, your proper health, your safety on the road, the motoring public safety, a growth mindset, proper nutrition, proper exercise. How about them for some goals? Sounds like a lot to chew off, doesn't it? Pick one and go after it. Pick another one and go after it. Because the next is the P, your perception. How you decide, your decision, the only one that can do that is your decision, your perception. How you decide to see something. As we often say, is the glass half full or is it half empty? Your perception. You know, there's not a lot of traffic out there. It's a normal day. It's there every single day. It's how you decide to look at it. Okay? So there's a lot of traffic. Can you control that? No. You cope with it. You're not going anywhere. You're not getting any farther down the road by getting upset now, are you? It's raining today. You think that's a bad day? Try living without water. How we perceive things is huge. Often we want to perceive them as setbacks, struggles, troubles, whatever. No. There are opportunities in life today to live. As I often tell you, a lot of people got up and didn't even have an opportunity to have a bad day today, right? Some people didn't even wake up today. Some people don't have the job you have. I want you to know one thing. It's your choice. It's your choice to be grateful or hateful. It's your choice to be positive or negative. It's your choice to increase or decrease. It's your choice to lift each other up. It's your choice to tear them down. It's your choice to place words of nurturement in somebody or ignore them. Perception is huge. How we decide to look at things now are shaped by that phone again, by other people's input, all these external factors. We hand our power of our mind over to somebody else, or we compare ourselves to somebody else. How we perceive things is huge. Often we perceive opportunities as problems, setbacks, challenges. They're not. There are times that we can expand, get us out of our comfort zone. It's not anxiety. It's an opportunity. It's not a shut door. It's something that's redirecting me to another path, to another direction, to another door. When I opened that door up, it was greater than the last one. Your road construction, the road closed, the setback at the dock that held you up, protected you from being in an accident or whatever it may be. You don't know. Don't build a negative narrative about it. You can build a positive input just as easy as you can build a negative input. It's easier for the negativity. It takes a little more conscious effort for the positivity. That's why it's a little harder. Maybe I should have just did P, positivity for the P. But it's your perception that creates that. Your goal, your perception, and the S would be your standards. What are your standards? I mentioned that in goals. What are your non-commitment, or what are your commitments, your non-negotiables? What are your beliefs, your standards? You will fall to your level of standards. What are you willing to tolerate? Are you willing to tolerate a life continued unhealthy? Are you willing to tolerate being disconnected from your family? Are you willing to tolerate whatever it is that will take something away from you? Because that's exactly what's happened without goals and the right perception. You're taking away time off your clock, time away from your family and loved ones and others, and the opportunity to help other people and help yourself. It's simple. Reprogramming your GPS to get where you need today. Your life GPS should be the number one. I want you to sit back and I want you to visit the coordinates you got programmed in that. What's your coordinates programmed for your life GPS? What's your goal? I often ask people to write 3 things down. What's your perception to achieving them goals, to these challenges that you may have that are opportunities for you to get better? And finally, what are your standards, your non-negotiables, your beliefs for you to achieve the things in life that you want to achieve, that you are capable of achieving? I want you to think about that today. What's your GPS programmed to? If it's not programmed where you want it, you have the control to reprogram it. You just got to start putting in the new coordinates. You change your perception, change your mind, change your life, right? You hear me say it enough here. So as we go through today and you're messing with that GPS, every time you touch that GPS, I want you to ask yourself, what's my GPS? What's it set on? Where am I heading? What's it going to be like when I get there? Could I chose a better route? I'll bet we could. We could do better every day. Our goal is to outdo ourselves tomorrow. Remember, today is training for tomorrow. So when tomorrow gets here, we could do the things tomorrow that we were not able to do today. That's training. Today is training for tomorrow. We love you. We appreciate you. Keep pouring in. We'll keep coming to you. Have a great day.